Welcome to part 3 of the Mega Man 1 playthrough. Going on to Dr. Wily already.
It's Dr. Willy.
No, that's 7.
We got Dr.
like
Wily, Dr. Willy, Dr. Wally.
He's wearing white shoes.
Also, special credit to the Genesis version. The saucer sound effect does not kill your eardrums.
Oh wow.
It's a big improvement.
Indeed.
Rockman.
And now we have the other song from this game I like. Although I honestly think I only like this song because the Megas did a cover of it.
Yeah, I still like the song both on the Genesis and NES.
Yeah.
What just happened there?
I don't know. This part of the stage always gives me trouble.
That looks a lot like the Fibonacci sequence.
There have been times where I've just gotten all 3 of them in one shot, but I've never been able to replicate it. At this point, I just cut my losses and say, okay, I ain't freezing them, let's just go.
I think they stay frozen longer in the NES version.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've never gotten that jump.
Oh, I pretty much always do it.
Most of the time I just don't bother.
And I forget to equip the elect beam, so
Also, I like what the Wily Wars did with the Wily stage because the Wily stages are like this. It's not a castle. It's just an abandoned factory.
Oh yeah, so it's sort of ruined. I'd say what the Wily stages in Mega Man 2 look like, but my test run ended at the 8 Robot Masters, so I don't quite remember. And now that we're getting to this part of the stage, I think it's probably time to bring up the worst thing about Wily Wars. Energy capsules don't refill when you leave the stage, and you need the magnet beam to get past this part. That's why they have 2 energy capsules down there to begin with, and an easy way to get down. So, if you run out of magnet beam energy here, you got a game over. Or,
Oh wow.
or at least die and farm the bullets. I do make it at least.
Just barely.
Nice. Yeah.
And through here, everyone's favorite boss.
It's Devil Man.
It's Play-Doh Man.
I don't remember what his name is. Something like
Yellow Devil.
there we go.
Or Rock Monster. Whatever. And it's worth pointing out that he moves much slower in the Genesis version.
Yeah, and it gives you more room since it's not exactly squares.
Yeah. So honestly, there's no pause trick, but it really doesn't matter. I almost got through this no hit.
Yeah, and there's slowdown to help you.
Yeah, so much
So
slowdown.
it's kind of easy in this version.
Is there a story behind this guy?
Nope.
Because he's in like all the games, isn't he?
He's in 1, 3, 8, base, 9, 10, X5,
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
0, 1.
And 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Maybe he does have some secret lore behind him.
I imagine he's some sort of powered up. I think he's some sort of like alien creature or whatever because he speaks in a different language.
No, he just says Boomamo.
Ah,
And then like, if you press command tries to speak with him.
yeah, he tries to.
Like, Boomo, Bomo.
So apparently he's the first robot Wily made.
Yeah,
Alright,
that
he's the
makes
first
sense.
robot made specifically for combat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, if you don't count Sniper Joe's and Proto Man.
Well, Proto Man wasn't built for
Oh,
combat specifically.
He was modified for combat.
Yeah.
Oh, Yellow Devil can talk, but the only thing it can say is Boomo.
Yep.
We just said that like 5 minutes ago.
I know, but I like how it was in quotations.
This stage specifically, these helicopter guys keep ganging up on me.
We did that in the NES version also.
I remember them being a little easier there.
Now they always gave me trouble.
Also here, I never remember which ones are the invisible blocks, so, Magnet Beam. And now we refight Cutman. You don't get Guts blocks to exploit his weakness, but who cares? He's super weak to the Mega Buster. Although, he only takes 1 bar of damage in Wily Wars.
I think he took 2 or 3 in the NES version.
Yeah, so he's not hard, because he's got a super easy pattern to exploit. It just takes forever.
And he could have knockback. The only Robot Master should do that.
Also, another factor to make it a lot harder in Genesis version, Robot Masters in all 3 games have a lot longer invincibility frames.
I think it's nasty that he's throwing his nail clippings at you.
He's throwing a fashionable hat.
I don't know, it's kind of green and nasty. Ooh. There's a creepy pasta about the Yellow Devil.
Huh. I know I'm not a creepypasta guy, but I've never heard of that.
There's a creepypasta about everything.
Oh yeah.
It's 11 at night, I'm not going to bother looking it up. I don't expect it to be good, but...
The last line is, no one can escape the Yellow Devil.
And we fight Megman. I swear, I don't usually have a problem with this guy, but...
And he just demolishes you.
Yeah.
I got a game over, as you can see by, and I'm also on my last life of the second of after the game over, and I take him down no problem.
And then you fell through the world. Oh, that scared me for a moment. That you glitched through.
Yeah. Thank God there's a 1 up there, or else I'd be completely screwed for the cocky bot.
It's not hard.
It's too risky.
And he doesn't give me trouble when I have access to a pause trick, but I don't get that luxury. I also think, I don't remember if it's the NES or Genesis version, I think there's a way to like exploit him with the Mega Buster, but I couldn't do it. But anyways, this part of the stage throws power-ups at you. Get you ready. Also, I looked out because another 1 up, yay.
Oh, okay, all 3 of these episodes need seizure warning.
Disco.
Oh, whoa. Hey there, buddy.
We might as well put seizure warnings on all of our commentaries.
Yeah. I mean, video games are always threats for epilepsy, so...
Yep.
I think that's just sort of an assumed thing, unless it like gets really bad, like the NES version of Mega Man 2.
Or Porygon.
Yeah, as you can see, I tried a couple different weapons on him, because I couldn't remember exactly what the best option would be.
If remember, it's either Electman or Fireman.
I usually go for Fireman in the NES version because, besides the fact that it's easier to dodge when he shoots it, if you can get in really close, it gives you multiple hits on him in the NES version. Also, I'm exploiting him. Nope, never mind.
I think Wily should have looked into this device more, put more time into it, and it would have been great.
He did it again in Mega Man 3, made 3 of them except they're pathetic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Copy Bot was technically better in the in Powered Up. Also, I barely survived that one, which is good because I'm on my last life and I was not doing that stage again. Honestly, if I had to go through the Megman fight again, I would have given up and recorded the NES version. But this stage is a good nerve calmer because it's pathetically easy. Half of the stage plays itself.
Yeah. We're in Wily's bathroom.
I don't know, it looks kind of like you're in some sort of giant body. Like the red stuff looks like red stuff.
Mega Man: The Fantastic Voyage.
With a B. For bowel movement.
This part of the stage is kind of annoying if you're trying to use it to refill your weapons, because you can't pause the game while there are shots on screen in Mega Man 1.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can.
Because I always tend to like, I always have a shot on screen and then like, ooh, free one up, yay. And then by the time I can pause the game, I've already collected it. Really makes you miss the energy balance, so. At the very least, you're basically getting to the end of this hallway with full health.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be prepared to fight the boss.
It's not super hard if you know what you're doing.
In fact, I think I got a little overconfident in this version. I fought the entire thing with the Mega Buster.
You can use the Krampus?
Instead of going like halfway with the Buster and then half with the Super Arm.
Krampus.
You should have done with mid-set and used the Krampus.
Yeah.
I would say it's a really stupid idea to try and use a helping weapon as a helping item as a weapon against the boss, but Mega Man 5.
Beat the bird. He beats you.
I was referring to the Super Arrow being the best weapon against one of the Wily machines.
Oh yeah.
What's the Krampus actually called?
Magnet Beam.
Let's call it Krampus.
That's a better name.
It'd be easier to make a joke about it if we could make any sense of Krampus.
Well, you got blue Krampus and golden Krampus.
Maybe it's like the compass that Crom from Fire Emblem uses.
I don't know if he has a compass, does he?
I've never played Fire Emblem.
Neither have I.
Gutsman statues. Why are those here?
Because I thought everyone knows he has a thing for Gutsman.
Yeah, I'm talking about the in-game reason. I mean, maybe it's like Wily's mass-producing Gutsmen. Which,
no,
you know,
because all the other time he made a giant Gutsman in Mega Man 2.
He made a
stole
giant Gutsman in 3. He stole him in 7. He keeps Gutsman is one of the only robot masters that appears in every episode of the cartoon. Also, this conveyor belt takes forever to get here.
One of those cases where it's got to be someone's favorite character.
I don't know, because I've never heard Keiji Inafune talk about Gutsman.
Because no one's asking the question.
Why does that item only appear here in this game?
And it appears everywhere in Mega Man 10 on easy mode.
Yeah, which I haven't. Maybe I should play 10 on easy mode because I haven't beaten it yet.
Easy mode is really easy.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't. I went through Zero Collection on easy mode. I've already had my my skill as a Mega Man player insulted enough. Normally I'd speed this boss rush up, but it's only 4 bosses, so I felt it wasn't worth the effort to speed it up.
Well, the Zero series on easy mode is understandable. It's the hardest series.
Yeah, except I did it like after I had played each game normally 5 times.
Doesn't everyone love this little guy? I think I've seen people like they love him. Oh, he's dead now.
Did you know that Iceman has a crush on Roll?
Really?
Yeah,
Which continuity was that in?
all of them.
Does he stand a chance?
No.
Oh,
Does that-
man.
Because I don't remember that being mentioned in Powered Up. Maybe it was, I don't remember.
It wasn't mentioned in Powered Up. I think it was in the Power Fighters or some
That's
one of the Mega
possible.
Man games.
We're already at the final boss, except I'm at low health, so this isn't going to go well. I already know it's not going to go well, so I decide not to waste weapon energy. And there I go.
Well, at least you get an A for effort.
Round 2.
You get an A for cookie dough. There's not a single A in cookie dough.
There should be an A.
True, I didn't quite realize this until this playthrough, but Firestorm is really effective against Wily Form 2. I thought Rolling Cutter was his weakness.
I think it is in the NES version.
Kill him.
Because I distinctly remember the ending to Mega Man 9 showing me it was Rolling Cutter. There we go. Less than an hour in and we already beat Mega Man 1.
Speaking
So
of the
it's-
ending of Mega Man 9, I just love that ending. Mega Man just shows Wily how many times he's beaten him.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Self-aware, I like it. And finally, the third song I like, which is way faster in the Genesis version.
Yeah. Because the Genesis, you know, blasts the processing.
My processing.
I'm Mega Man. I'm gonna do Mega Man stuff. And take a jog. We went on this journey together, everyone. We did this. You did this, Tom Pom. Oh man, I can't even read the credits.
Mega Man, why don't you just take the train?
It's going to take him a couple games to realize that.
French main. For Mega Man, I got the hydraulic size. And empty.
Where do Mega Man live? I mean, where does Mega Man live?
Where
Well,
do he live?
give it a couple seconds.
No, I mean, like, where in
New
the
York.
world?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. What is wrong with Roll's face?
What is wrong with Megman? He turned into Captain Tsubasa.
It doesn't look good in the NES version either.
It's gonna take him a few games to make him look
Go.
good.